What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some great topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting out with a big update for Super Mario Party almost 3 years later. So Nintendo has released a brand new update for Super Mario Party that adds online board functionality to the game, online multiplayer support, including Mario Party board game modes, and also 70 mini games in total that you can play online. Now, for those that are wondering, wait a minute, I thought Super Mario Party already had online. It did, but it was severely nerfed and bad. Basically, all they had was around 10 mini games or so that you could play with your friends, and you could not play the board games online, and there was not a bigger selection of the mini games. So they've added in a lot of stuff here. Let's go down the list here, and let me talk about something that I don't see people talking about enough in their videos when it comes to Super Mario Party, and probably the major reason why we have gotten this update on this game. So here are the features added. You can now play the following modes over the internet: Mario Party, Partner Party, free play mini games. Now, playing over the internet, to play over the internet, all you have to do is select Mario Party, Partner Party, or mini games, then select online play. There are two ways to play over the internet. You have friend matches, where you can play with friends, and private game, where you can play with anyone using passwords. Now, the combination through which you can play over the internet is as follows. You have up to 1 player per system, so you can play between 2 to 4 players. You have up to 2 players per system, so you can play between 3 to 4 players. If 2 players are each using their own system, they cannot play if 2 players are using the third system on there. So make sure you have the right configuration when you want to play over the internet. But I do like the fact that you can have somebody on there and still play over the internet if you want to have a hybrid of local and online. So very good stuff there. Now, playing over the internet supports the invite friend feature, which, from what I understand here, this is the first Nintendo first party game to actually use the online friend feature, which is going to tie into what I was talking about going forward with the new system. So if you select invite friend on the screen at which you're waiting for arrivals, your selected friends can join from the online play invites on their user page icon in the top left of the home menu. Now, an online marathon does not support the online invite friend feature. Now, I'm playing over the internet. All 20 characters and all maps are available regardless of your current in-game progress. When playing over the internet, 70 of the total 80 mini games are available to play. The following 10 mini games are not available when playing over the internet: Strike It Rich, Time to Shine, Take a Stab, All-Star Swingers, Rhythm and Bruise, Pep Rally, Wiped Out, Fiddler on the Hoof, Clearing the Table, Baton, and On. And play data won't be saved when playing over the internet, so if you are not progressed far enough, it's not like you're going to get that data when you go back or anything. So Super Mario Party, of course, available for the Nintendo Switch, and I think the biggest thing with this is the new NPLN online infrastructure. I think this is the reason why that maybe they waited on it, or they were developing it and they couldn't get it running as smooth as they wanted to on the older system that they've been using since the Wii and the DS days or something like that, or the Wii U and the DS days, but they've been using it for a while, right? So the new NPLN online infrastructure, the first game to actually take advantage of that was Monster Hunter Rise, and that game is feature packed. The online is extremely smooth and not frustrating at all. So I think going forward, maybe this could have been a little bit of a test for Nintendo as well, in terms of testing out what they wanted to do, or maybe even for the next Mario Party game, Super Mario Party 2 or something like that. But I do feel that this is a direct result of the new NPLN system, because no other Nintendo first party games have that invite feature at this point, and it is a nice feature to have. Still don't have certain things, like the voice chat would be nice to have it on the system, and certain other aspects definitely need to be sharpened up a bit, right? There's still no messaging. There's certain things that people definitely want, and I understand that, and hopefully they add those in the future as well with the new NPLN system. But what we're seeing here is finally the modernization of what Nintendo needs to do in order to have the better online play. So they've been charging us for this online, and we're actually starting to see some of the results for that here, which still a lot of work to go, but I do like what's going on updating this game that is years old at this point. Like I said, they've probably been working on it and already had the content they wanted to do in terms of having it online, but just maybe the system wasn't there, because 3 years for an update, or almost 3 years for an update, that almost never happens when it comes to substantial content. So those are my thoughts on this when it comes to Super Mario Party and why and what's going on. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, now moving on to the next topic here, we have a brand new demo that is now available for Miitopia on the Nintendo Switch. So here's a little bit of an overview of this demo. So in the demo of the game's first area, you'll be able to create and customize your Mii characters with wigs and makeup. While it can be fun to play as a Mii character that looks like you, Miitopia also lets you cast your friends, family, or anyone you choose to star in your journey. Watch your characters come to life as your best friends and dear old grandma team up to topple the face-stealing Dark Lord, who just so happens to resemble your grumpy uncle. With the use of Nintendo Switch Online, you'll be able to share and receive Mii characters with friends, as well as download popular Mii characters from the Nintendo 3DS version of Miitopia, pair up with your Mii character at ends, build their relationships for some personality-packed interactions. Characters may also learn skills like lend a hand and help each other out during scuffles. Bring your friends into battle for side-splitting fun in this comedy-filled quest. Your save data from the demo can carry over to the full game when purchased. Very good there. So if you enjoy your first bite, head over to Nintendo Switch eShop, pre-order the full smorgasbord of swashbuckling silliness. That's actually one of the best things to do with demos, is make it to where if you play the demo and you want to actually carry that over to the main game, that will happen. I think Dragon Quest did that right. That was really good. There's some like benefits and other things that you get when you carry over some of the other games that have happened before. So that is a good thing, and we need more people to do that. And I like the fact that Nintendo's hopping on board with their first party with some of this stuff as well. And once again, maybe attributed to the MPLN system, what they're doing there with some of the online and all that. So very good overall. Now Miitopia is due out on May 21st. We also have that new blue Nintendo Switch coming out in May as well. So some nice bit of news so far when it comes to Switch updates and other things that they're adding in, and this free demo of Miitopia that you can check out on the Switch as well. So what are your thoughts on Miitopia? Have any of you guys played the demo at this point? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. We had a huge drop of info at the Monster Hunter Digital event. We're going to be going over two different things here. Monster Hunter Rise version 2.0 update that does launch on April 28th. So that is absolutely incredible. And then all the cool stuff that they're adding in. I actually watched this live. I streamed it on the channel, and I'm telling you, Capcom has this down to a T when it comes to this direct style presentation of information. Clean, to the point, fast, very good. So let's go ahead and get right into this content when it comes to what you get with version 2.0. So they added in some new elements, main additions, and changes. Your hunter rank cap can be raised when certain conditions are met. New monsters will start intruding on some quests. Added elements after raising hunter rank cap. So new monsters will appear in village and hub quests. New monsters will appear in rampage. New quests, arena quests will be available. New weapon trees, armor, items, and petalises will be available. New skills and rampage skills will be available. Armor upgrade level cap will be raised. New decorations will be available for the forge at the smithy. Layered armor will now be available to forge at the smithy. Palico and Palamute layered armor will now be available to forge at the buddy smithy. Palico and Palamute level cap will be raised to level 50. Default level for Palico and Palamute hired from the Buddy Scouts will be raised. They also added in brand new systems as well. You have a brand new guild card awaits to be available there. You'll be able to change your hunter's appearance from the character select menu using a character edit voucher. Note the character edit vouchers can be purchased from the Nintendo eShop, so that kind of sucks that you have to pay for that, but they do, I think, give you one or a couple free. Also, new DLC can be purchased from the eShop as well. Now, when it comes to monsters, there are a bunch of new monsters that they added in as well, which you guys can see. They added in the Teostra, they added in the Kushala, Chameleons, Apex Diablos, and Apex Rathalos as well. So very good stuff too, and you'll be able to hunt those Apex monsters as well in the normal quests and not during the rampages. So awesome stuff there. I love what they've added into Monster Hunter Rise 2.0. Very good there. Then they also gave us a hint for 3.0 as well in terms of what monsters they're going to be adding in, or they're saying several new monsters. I love the rollout of content. This keeps Monster Hunter very fresh for experienced hunters and for new hunters just looking to get into some more content as they play. Now, I'm 60 hours or so into this, and I still haven't scratched the surface of everything that I can do in this game. Some people have spent ridiculous amounts of time, like 700 hours or something like that in this game already, and they just continue delivering more and more content. So I'm very happy about this. I think Capcom is on a roll, and if they're not the best publisher on the Nintendo Switch at this point, they're definitely one of the best with these updates and with what we're going to talk about next, which is Monster Hunter Stories 2. We finally got some info drops on the battle system of this game so people can actually see the HUD and how this works, because some people were confused about exactly what this game is. Is it an action adventure game? Is it like Breath of the Wild? Is it like Final Fantasy? Is it like, what is this game? But no, what it is, it's a turn-based JRPG. Turn-based JRPG that has a weapon triangle, almost kind of like Fire Emblem a little bit, but then also adds in some elements from lots of different games. Lots of different games out there. So if you've played like turn-based Shin Megami Tensei, if you've played Persona, if you've played any of these turn-based JRPGs out there, you'll feel right at home with Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. So I do want to talk about this just a bit because there is a brand new trailer as well, and of course introducing the turn-based system. So in the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, fans were treated to a more high-quality visuals of the incredible monster companions, competing factions, and an epic story in the game. After assuming the role of a young monster rider who can use the kinship stone to form strong bonds with monsters, players will encounter Leela and Roberto, who will return from the original Monster Hunter stories. The duo are on a mission to capture your companion Razewing Ratha before it can awaken the destructive power foretold in the prophecy of the Wings of Ruin. Hot on their heels are a group of hunters and riders who seek to capture the Razewing Ratha for their own nefarious purposes. More details on how these returning characters interact with previously revealed cast and the player's journey to either save their friend or save the world will be revealed soon. Now, following the new Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trailer, the Monster Hunter digital event provided the first details on the strategic elements underpinning the turn-based combat in the game. While the three attack types are power, speed, and technical, returned from Monster Hunter Stories, aspiring monster riders can also master using a correct weapon type, element, and skills to overcome increasingly imposing threats. By learning the fighting style of individual monsters, players can counter incoming attacks by selecting the correct attack type. Additionally, they can stop enemy monsters in their tracks by targeting and breaking specific body parts, as well as team up with monsties to perform powerful double attacks. Riders can also join forces with their monsties and other battle buddy characters to unleash devastating kinship attacks that can change the flow of battle. So of course, if you want more information on that, links in the description when it comes to the battle system. But I am loving what I am seeing here from Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. This looks like a true AAA RPG from Capcom coming in through here, and I think that this is phenomenal. I love the weapon power system that they have there that's returning, but also adding in the kinship and other elements to add more depth to the game. I love the weapons that they've shown so far. The environments look beautiful. The character models are really good. This looks like a super high quality, really good RPG from Capcom, and I cannot wait to play it. It's running on that RE engine, and it's showing the contrast that you can do with a Monster Hunter game, to where you can have an anime aesthetic turn-based RPG and people be hyped and excited for that. You can have more of a grittier looking regular Monster Hunter game with the graphics are more in tone and in depth with certain things. So I love it, man. I think the RE engine's fantastic, and it's just doing numbers on the Nintendo Switch, and I cannot wait to play this game. July 9th, that is the release date for Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, out for Switch and also PC. I'll definitely be copping both of them, and if there was cross-save, which I don't think there is, but man, Capcom should do it. Do cross-save, Capcom, so you can use it on your PC, then play it portable with the turn-based RPG on your Switch Lite or on your Switch Portable. Man, that would be super hype. I hope they do, but I don't think they will, but we'll see. We'll see. There's more information later, so maybe they have some bonuses and all that. Maybe they have some bonuses for people who get both. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed here? From Super Mario Party, finally getting an update, Miitopia, Monster Hunter Rise version 2.0, and of course Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. Let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the links in the description. We've got Twitter. Go and give us a follow on there. Stay up to date on all the latest gaming news and information. Also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you can. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.